Okay, this is the Govee RGBIC LED strip light. So, just got this thing, going to unbox it, take a look at it, and try and get up and running, check out some of its features. Also going to see if there's anything about it that we think might be a bit of a limitation, so make sure you stick around for that. Right, here we go. This is the 5 meter or 16.4 foot long version. Okay, let's see what's in the box. Right, the all-important power source. Okay, got an alcohol preparation pad, so if you're actually going to stick it to a surface, that's to prepare the surface. Okay, and here it is. Just check there's nothing else in there. All right, let's take a look. So we obviously got the power lead. Okay, that's going to go into this section here. Okay, and then we've got the controller here. Now the first thing I know is it's got an adhesive pad on the back, so yeah, if you're fairly confident you're going to have it in one place the whole time, then that's actually really handy. You can stick that down, and then the LED strip comes on this little reel, so presumably if you are moving it around from place to place, you can easily store it back again. So this is the strip. So it's very small, very, very lightweight. Very, very flexible. If, for example, you're just going to leave it and it not attach it to anything, be prepared that it's probably going to coil up and make some pretty awkward coiling shapes. Without further ado, I'm going to go and plug this thing in and we can check it out. Okay, so back in a second. Okay, so I'm all plugged in. Bear in mind the actual power lead it comes with is 1.5 meters in length, maybe that, so it's not too long. So again, do bear that in mind whether you're going to want these things. If you're going to have them any more than a few feet from a plug, you are going to have to use an extension lead. Okay, so let's see what happens. We're obviously just going to turn the thing on and it bursts into life. So it seems like the default setting is just going to be to cycle through the colors, and then we've got this middle button, and that allows us to settle on a solid color, and we can obviously just cycle through our colors. Very, very nice. Okay, so beyond just our standard colors, we've actually got a few different shades of each color, or I can't tell if it's a different shade or a different level of brightness, but it does give you quite a lot of variability just like that. And then the final button, going to go into flashing mode. It's an interesting one. So that's some kind of preset that's obviously, you might as well say, things are happening in the reel there. It seems to spread along the tape. That's just crazy flashing. So it seems like just with the simple controls on the controller, you've got quite a lot of presets. You can get quite a lot of variety, and that may well sort of suit most of your needs, okay? But the cool thing about this particular product is it comes with an app. Okay, there's a QR code on the back of the box. I've already downloaded the app. Let's find the app and check it out. Whoops, there we go. So we've got the Govee Home app here. So I'm going to go to top right and press plus to add device, and hopefully it's just going to find my product. So it does seem when you activate this thing, to get it to work, you do need to, it prompts you to enter an email address and password. So you might consider that a disadvantage. They don't really need my email address for this thing to operate, but they also just want to send me junk. So that's a little bit annoying, must confess. Okay, so using the app, I've just had to create an account with Govee, and to be honest, I think that's a bit of a disadvantage. They shouldn't need my personal information in order to use an LED light strip, so maybe I'm being a bit tinfoil hat, but yeah, that's not particularly impressive. So I've done that, and it seems to have found my device, so I'm going to add it. The device is pairing. Please short press the on-off button. Okay, and it appears to be done. So, okay, so I've finally connected. It also wanted to connect to the Wi-Fi, which I actually skipped. Don't see why I need to do that. So here we go. So you've got the various different modes. So we can go to the color and you can just select your color. It's got some scene modes. Forest, okay. I'll just show you a few. Lining. I'll just try and find one more. Meteor shower is a bit hard to resist, isn't it? Let's see what happens with meteor shower. Okay. So I'm kind of learning how to use this app on the fly, so bear with me. Okay, so you can get it to sort of react to music, share space, DIY, we'll get to that one because I think that's where you can customize. Okay, and you can see here, this is the entire strip presumably, and you can just select different sections. So that's pretty cool. So as I say, I've only just got this device. I'm literally learning on the fly, so I'm not going to bore you as I try and navigate the app. But basically, it's a pretty cool feature. It really does take a very sort of bog standard LED strip, and using the app, it's got seemingly endless options for customization. So that really is a cool feature. So I'm looking forward to getting used to this. The obvious downsides are you will need to stick it or attach it to your surface. Otherwise, it is just going to be a random sort of mess of tape, I think. And then the other thing that I find a bit annoying, it may not bother you, was I had to actually create an account, and I don't like giving out my information unless I need to, really. So that may or may not bother you. I can live with it, but I found it a little bit unnecessary. But other than that, yeah, this does look like a pretty cool LED strip. So I'm pretty happy overall. I'm looking forward to putting it to use. So good luck.